In August of 2003, millions of people across North America lost power without warning. Entire cities went dark. Traffic lights failed. Emergency systems collapsed. Phones stopped working. But in several neighborhoods, people later reported something stranger. During the blackout, their phones rang, and the voices on the other end warned them not to open the door. This is the story of one of those nights. Detroit. Marcus Hale was 26 years old, overworked, and exhausted. He lived alone in a small apartment above an abandoned grocery store on Market Street. It wasn't a nice building. The elevator never worked. The pipes screamed at night. The hallway lights flickered even when nothing was wrong. But rent was cheap, and Marcus didn't ask for much. That night, he got home after midnight, microwaved leftover food, turned on the TV, and fell asleep on the couch. At exactly 2:17 a.m., everything died. The television snapped off. The fridge went silent. The air conditioner stopped humming. Marcus woke instantly. The room was black. Outside, through the window, he watched the streetlights go out one by one until the whole block disappeared into darkness. No headlights, no signs, no noise. Then his phone rang. Marcus turned slowly toward the kitchen table. The landline was vibrating. Ring, ring, ring. He stared at it in disbelief. He had unplugged that phone 6 months ago. Marcus stood up and walked toward it. The cord still hung loose from the wall. Ring, ring. He picked up the receiver. Hello? Nothing. Then breathing, slow, heavy, wet. Marcus frowned. Real funny. He slammed the phone down. It rang again instantly, this time louder. He answered faster. Who is this? Silence. Then a woman's whisper. Don't let him in. Click. Marcus froze. 3 slow knocks came from the front door. Knock, knock, knock. He stared at it. No one spoke, no footsteps, no movement in the hallway. Just silence. Marcus stepped closer and looked through the peephole. The hallway was empty. Long, narrow corridor. Dead lights. Apartment doors shut. Nothing there. He exhaled. Then something moved upward into the lens. A face, so close it blurred. One wide eye staring directly through the peephole at him. Marcus jumped back and fell hard onto the floor. The knocking stopped. Then came from the bedroom window. Knock, knock, knock. Marcus slowly turned. He lived on the 4th floor. He grabbed a kitchen knife and backed toward the bedroom. The phone rang again. He ignored it. After several rings, voicemail activated on speaker. Marcus stopped breathing. A voice played through the room. His voice, breathing hard, whispering. Marcus, don't open it. He felt his chest tighten. He had never set up voicemail, and he had never recorded that message. Marcus grabbed his cell phone. No signal. He moved near the window. 1 bar. He dialed 911. After a long pause, someone answered. This is emergency dispatch. Her voice sounded tired, panicked. Marcus explained everything. The calls, the knocking, someone outside. The woman became quiet. Then she asked, Sir, are you above the old grocery store on Market Street? Marcus said yes. Another silence. Then she spoke carefully. Do not open the door for anyone. Officers are on the way. Marcus swallowed. What's going on? Before she could answer, another voice entered the line. Male. Calm. Too close. Tell him I'm already here. The call disconnected. At that exact moment, the knocking stopped. Everything went silent. Marcus searched the apartment with a flashlight. Kitchen, bathroom, closet, nothing. Then in the pantry, he noticed cracked drywall behind old shelves. He pulled the boards loose. Inside the wall was a hidden cavity. Dust, wires, rotten insulation, and an old folded newspaper clipping. He opened it. Headline, Local man found living inside building walls. Date, 1987. Marcus read faster. A man named Daniel Voss had secretly lived inside the crawl spaces of the abandoned grocery store and apartments above it. For months, tenants reported hearing footsteps at night. Objects moved, phones rang, food disappeared. Some woke to find doors unlocked. Police searched the building. When they cornered him inside the walls, he vanished. No body was ever found. Marcus lowered the paper. Something scratched inside the wall beside him. Slow, deliberate, then crawling, coming closer. Marcus backed away. The pantry wall shifted outward. A loose panel fell to the floor. Behind it was darkness. Then two pale hands touched the opening. A thin face emerged, smiling, eyes reflecting the flashlight beam, too wide, too still. The figure crouched inside the wall like it had been waiting there for years. Then it unfolded itself upward, longer than a normal man, limbs bending strangely. Marcus screamed and ran. He burst through the apartment door and sprinted into the corridor. Behind him, bare feet slapped against the floor. Fast, closer. Marcus didn't look back. He hit the stairwell door and ran downward, 4th floor, 3rd floor, 2nd floor. He nearly fell on the landing to the 1st floor. Someone stood below, a police officer, still, holding a flashlight. Marcus cried out, "Help me!" The officer slowly raised the beam toward his own face. No eyes, only empty dark sockets. Then every phone in the building began ringing. All at once, from every apartment, hundreds of bells screaming through the halls. Marcus turned to run back up. Something grabbed his ankle from beneath the stairs. Marcus Hale was reported missing the next morning. When power was restored, police searched the building. There were no signs of forced entry, no blood, no struggle, no Marcus. Only dozens of disconnected telephones arranged in a circle in the basement, every one of them ringing, though the building had no electricity. The apartment complex was demolished years later. Workers refused to enter the basement after sunset. They claimed that under the rubble, phones still rang. So if your lights ever go out and your phone starts ringing, do not answer.